And I'm going to turn the silence and record the wrong way. It's okay? So when you're called of God, you'll be youthful. I didn't really get saved till I was accepted Christ at 17, filled with the Holy Ghost at 20, and was called to preach at 25. Sound like a book, don't it? And it is. I am. My pastor's working on my book now. It's being typed. Good. And that's a lot of that information. Ooh, I said, the Lord was like, put that in that book. A lot of stuff we don't want to share.
Yeah.
That book ain't for you. That book is for souls.
Right. That's so right.
That book is for souls.
Yeah.
And you have some things you have to write that it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
And you can't keep marinating in hurts.
Digging that up.
Yeah. Conjuring old wounds. If you keep digging in your hurts, guess what? That ministry will not be effective. That ministry will not be effective. And you're wearing a mask and you're lying to yourself. Another prophet in the season will call out what's really going on in your life. And allow the people to see, yeah, I hear you. And this is one thing we have to remember too. When you're called of God, you must have character. There's a lot of preachers in Buffalo who can preach. But where's your character?
Right.
People can tell you when you're pretending and it's fake. They can tell. If you go to a place and preach and they don't call you back to ask you to come back, something went wrong. If they call you back and you go back to preach the same place 2 or 3 times, you were effective. And you have to sit up under leadership. God is not raising up renegades and divas and demons. He ain't raising up no demons. He's raising up sons and daughters.
Right.
So I want to ask Deaconess, how long have you known that you were called? Very briefly, if you don't mind, because of the time. When did you know you were called?
I think since I was little, and I was always in church. I went to different types of churches until I found that church that I fitted. And then it was like I just kind of was like took over everything, was like a leader into it, and then I had to pull myself back because the church up and moved. So I'm still working on it.
The church what? Say that right?
Up and moved.
Okay. That's very hurtful. So you being human, how did you feel when they left?
Well, it was hurtful. Very hurtful.
How many years were you at that church?
Here for 4 or 5 years.
And you had became stable
Yes.
and comfortable.
Very comfortable, and actually I was a leader in the church.
All right.
I was one of the main leaders in the church. At the time it was me and my husband. So it hurt me after that.
Oh, okay, I get you now. That church. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And they do want to come back, I understand. Again. But you let that slide out, boy, that's painful.
Yes.
You can't do that.
You gonna get your reward.
Oh.
God gonna give it to you though.
Yeah.
I seen it. See, you spread out teaching Sunday school. I watch you do this. You know, when you watch somebody do the prophetic work of God with their whole heart, see, it's different with the heart. When you're doing it for show and tell, that's just a surface. But you and your husband at that time was doing it for your heart. Okay, so I just want to encourage you, not the situation, but you.
Thank you.
Amen. When did you know that you were called minister? I call her minister. Yeah. Excuse me, Bishop Bridget, no disrespect. But this one right here is hard to be a minister. I don't know which.
Yeah, I told her that too.
You know, you have other those who stand with God, you know, and all that. But she really called. I seen her at the altar in the prayer house. Talk about deaconess and minister. But geez.
I ain't apologize. You tell the truth and you want to do it.
Explain call for me.
When did you feel that God was touching you, shaping you into the church world?
Okay.
As a leader. Are you deaconess? Are you a deaconess?
No, I'm on the evangelist ministry. I'm an evangelist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an evangelist.
Okay, evancy.
I am an evangelist. So, thank you for breaking that down because I need to have clarity.
Okay.
Woo.
You said the word, I'm gonna stop.
Maybe about in my early 30s.
Okay.
In my early 30s, and when I first came to True Bethel,
Okay.
they had formed a ministry called the Evangelism Ministry, and for some reason, the beginning of it, I knew that that is where I was supposed to be on the Evangelism Ministry to share the Word of God with people.
Mm-hmm.
And as God began to save me at 27, He started when I got saved at the age of 27. And the teaching that I was under, because I was under Bishop Elder Halton when I first got saved,
Mm-hmm.
he taught me how to worship at the church. Then when my ministry outgrew his church, the Lord sent me to True Bethel, when I learned how to worship and to carry love. There's so much love in here. I learned to love because Christ was love. And I feel like there's so much love inside of me that I share it with other people. And just to be encouraging. I love to encourage people. And I feel that's how God was using me. That's how He's still using me today. To be an encourager. I will call you and let you know. Because God would be like, call so and so. And I would call them. He'd be like, man, it's just what I need. That's God. Yeah. So that's how I feel today. Did that answer your question?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Very, very good.
Oh, okay.
Evangelist D's. Thank you for that information and insight.
Thank you.
She still be trying to run, but we can tell. But do you find yourself consistent in being in prayer?
Yeah, I love prayer. I love talking to God. I talk to God everywhere. At home, driving, walking down the street. You just, wherever you go, just talk. I love prayer. And I found myself getting more into prayer.
Okay.
I like that, getting more into it. And it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. I would pray for you. And I used to think, I'm cutting out long. I used to think my prayers wouldn't reach because they weren't fancy like a lot of people. You know how you hear other people praying.
Eloquent prayers.
Yeah, eloquent. And so I talked to a, Sister Terry Pleasant at church.
Yeah.
Years ago when I joined the evangelism ministry, and I said, Sister Pleasant, my prayers are not like a lot of people's prayers. I don't know. And she said, God looks at your heart. When you pray, don't worry about what anyone else prays. He's watching your heart and how you pray.
Exactly.
That was so simple for me. So I just started praying, and people said that it works because your prayer is sincere. No matter how fancy it is, it doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be truthful and sincere. Yeah. So that's what I learned. Yeah. Don't worry about the fancy of the prayer. Be sincere and true.
Because I seen something on YouTube or Facebook, and this man was really just such an actor. And he was talking about, he was saying something about the benediction and going in Swahili and all them different languages. We have a hard time understanding English. So what you were saying, sir, cut it out. Really, that was just a bunch of acting to me. He was jumping up and down, running down the aisles, flipping over chairs. I was sitting there looking like, really?
Time to go.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Just do the prayer of comfort, the prayer of the benediction. Even when you say your grace of food, it doesn't take a lot of words. A real minister or prophet or evangelist or elder should have an effective prayer life. Effective prayer life, so you can ask God, what should I say to your people? If your pastor gives you permission to go forth, and it don't take all day to minister, 2 hours, no. 30 minutes, yes, and then work the altar. Have a prayer life. You want to find out where your ministers are in ministry, ask them to pray for 30 minutes. My first pastor told me that years ago. He said, if you're ever called to lead, ask the ministers to pray. And I've asked certain people to pray, not to irritate them, to aggravate them. One of our friends, we asked him to pray at a certain church. I won't say where. No, I'm all right. I don't need to pray right now. Oh, wait a minute. Why would the prayer make you so subconscious? He wasn't ready. and you put them up. I can't get you to pray for 10, 15 minutes before service. If you're bringing somebody in to do a revival or a conference, you should have a prayer service first, not socializing. I went to a service and I said, what prayer service? Oh, we ain't gonna do that now. We're gonna do it before service. Oh, we're gonna do it 15 minutes before service. No. You got all these different people coming in with all these different attacks, warfare, oppressed by different spirits. You need to identify what spirit is in the atmosphere. So when the man and woman of God go forth, they'll be able to go freely and not be fighting the warfare.
Right, amen.
The demons, the very thing you said you would deliver from is almost in the atmosphere. You had to be so careful. And they was just talking and laughing and started to leave. Yeah. And that service went flat. No anointing, that's all I heard was flesh. Before they gave the benediction, I was out the door. Because that's not what I came here for. I come here with us saying the word. It may not be a prophecy for me. It may be the word itself may be prophetic. And it will change the atmosphere. You have to be very, very careful when you're called. Who you're around, who's in your circle.
Oh, yeah.
Who you call, who calls you. Don't keep a lot of company. People, oftentimes, I've been telling y'all this for the last 3 years. Oftentimes we meet new people, but oftentimes we meet new spirits. Because people come, but they also come with a spirit, not the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
They come with another spirit. So you have to be very, very careful who you socialize with. I'm to the point I have 3 people that I'm getting ready to put on block. As of December 31st, and I have to. Because when you start talking to people, you become oppressed by what they're carrying. And it weighs down your spirit. Calling me while I'm in service, calling me after service, calling me before I go to bed. And you wonder why you're wrestling so hard. It's what people try to release unto you. You have to be careful. Complaining, murmuring, oh, they're going to throw me out of the service. Did you hear those people say that? No, they're not going to throw you out. Why would you speak that into the atmosphere? Oh, I got to take a plane. I'm going to pray I don't crash. Huh? Why would you even say something like that? You're speaking death over your own self. That's crazy. You're speaking death over your own self. When the Bible says life and death is in the power of the tongue, and those that speak of it shall eat thereof. So we have to be very mindful. Evangelist Kelly, very briefly, please.
I'm all right. I've been in a good field.
Now, no, I ain't asked you that. I'm saying, if you give a little synopsis of when you knew you were called, daughter.
Well, I was called at a young age. I had family members that was also in the ministry, but I ran.
Okay.
Because I was beginning to see visions and dreams. And my vision and dreams was pulling me, and I was pulling them away from the other person. And then I had mentors in my family, like Mother Lucas, you know, most of the mentors I had. So we all prayed. And what I like about it, when you've chosen, you are peculiar people. Remember that. When you've chosen, you are peculiar people. It's not that you're better than anything or anybody. Right. It's that you have to separate yourself from anybody.
You do.
And with my challenges, you have it with the family, you have it with your bills, you have it with your neighbors, you have it with different people. But you got to know when to take away. And then when God begins to bless you, you got to know how to shut up, and you have to know how to write these things down and think. Okay? And truly, He's been a blessing to me above and beyond, you know. Because when He blesses you, stay and guard your blessing. And how I say guard your blessing, He will speak to you who to bless and who to get away from. You got to hang up that phone. I don't care. You is not a fixer. God is a fixer of everything. And once people learn to let go and let God, their financial blessing will flip. See, you know it. But I used to come to you in the midnight hour. I used to get you when you had your car. Say, come on, let's go. And bless. Because I have learned you have to detach yourself from toxic people Your family is you. Okay? If they hurt, but you came in this world by yourself, and you're going to go out this world by yourself, and in your teaching daily, meditate. Read a little bit of scripture. Put down that TV. It's the hell of TV, like the telephone. So, and when I walk into the authority. I go in churches, and you can see me preach then. I go in churches, and the preachers say my heels go up in the air. I don't have nothing to do with that. The Holy Spirit do. I scare my own self. You know when that anointing start growing in you, you get scared. You wonder why he chose you, why he put you in this, but you're gonna do it anyway. He'll make you fall out of bed, he make you lose your keys, he make your car stop, he makes different things come into your life to block you so that he will let you know he is the center and you have to keep your eyes focused. Now we have a new beginning getting ready to come in. That's January. You got a fresh start, a fresh race, and a fresh to erase and break some strongholds off of you. That's all I have to say. Because right now, I've been in my 7 heavens. Everything I touch is like a magnet to me. And as it be a magnet to me, I want to pour out blessings to others. Because if I pour out blessings and you see these blessings, you don't have no respected person. But you got to get yourself lined up. Is you perfect? No. But when you get lined up with him, it's all that matters. That's
All that matters. Amen.
Amen. Gotta be 100%. That's true. Especially when she said detox yourself from toxic people. People calling us, always complaining, hang that phone up. Hang it up.
It's in your spirit.
It does. When you start complaining just like that. Mm-hmm. That's not the way of the Lord.
Right.
You know? And they're telling you everybody else's business. So if they're telling you everybody else's business, they're telling yours too.
Yeah.
And every time you get into a circle of people, you're always to blame. Oh, you told it. So just kind of look at it.
And Mother Ruth told me, stay encouraged. If you have to talk to the wall, like I told you before, it's coming. The wheel is turning. It's turning in your favor. Stop worrying about what you don't. It's going to flip over. Matter of fact, it's flipping all over for all of us. Lynn called me last night and told me that she's seen you.
Who?
Lynn. You know, she had talked to you. Yeah. See, she told me.
Yeah.
But then,
Oh, okay.
see, and see how it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
See, it worked out for her. See, because I've been in the house meditating. I wasn't confused to go anywhere. You know what I mean? But when she, and I was glad to see Rashi, because I had been praying for her. Because I know she got gifts in her rivers of water. Because that girl can teach some Sunday school. She really did.
That's part of being chosen. Interceding for each other, praying for one another, and recognizing other people's gifts. When God starts using anybody, the gifts are not just for you. It's for the body of Christ. Body of Christ.
Yeah.
You watch these people raising up themselves. You're a prophet and you just 18. Okay. Who's your pastor? You know, just because you prophesy once don't mean you're a prophet. God may use you just at one time. I was at the altar at a church visiting, I won't say where, and this so-called pastor ministered to me, I need to pray for you. And I said, no, you don't. Yes, I did. I said, no, I want you praying for me. This is a minister woman. Now he's an apostle. I seen him at another conference. God bless you. He was turning aside. God bless you. I said, yeah, God bless you too. The spirit ain't gone, is it?
Wow.
Play with me. Everybody cannot lay hands on you and pray for you. The main one should be praying for you is your pastor. Not judging nobody, not tearing somebody's character down. You're not going to be laying hands on me and something look like it's all for you. Like I could tell something was off. It reminded me of spirit in Africa. You found out that's part of his roots.
Oh, where is it?
It's Mr. Women. No. You won't be praying for me. You had to be careful. I was at a conference and a man was going down all laying hands and people did like this and everybody did just like this. I don't play them. You touching me? I don't know you. You're trying to transfer something.
Wow.
You look at me like I did something else. No. Touch your
And you don't have to touch the
Right.
Yeah,
You
you
could be
don't touch
gently and
nobody.
just touch their shoulder.
We sit here friends or something
And
like
just touch their hand.
But you know, I said this before when I was ministering to a young child, prophesizing, whatever you want to call it. And God would always, during this time, He would tell me, ask that person if you could tell them what I want you to tell them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ask them
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you can
That's
put
what
your
it's-
hand
Oh, actually,
on
okay.
them. Just don't go up to them with
That's
their
right.
hands
That's
on them.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
You're right.
with me, it's like, just like everybody else, I'm not a
Touchy feely.
touchy-feely. Even with my family, I'm like, you know, so it's like, I've always been like the black sheep of my family. So I always knew I was different. Because I can separate myself from anybody. I can walk past you and I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. You've been moving. And I'll go in there and I'll pray for you and don't pray for me until you get right.
Very good. Say that again. I want that's good. That's good.
That's
Don't pray for me until you get right.
That's it. That's wisdom.
Yes.
That's, you know, I stay locked up in my room for 2 and 3 days, and I got my little snacks and my water and my juice, and I'm fine. Long as the bathroom is. And I pray, read my Bible, listen to my music, and talk on the phone here and there.
Yeah.
I got people that sometimes when they call, they can hear something wrong in my voice. They'll say something positive to me, and I can, reciprocate that on when they feel that way.
Okay.
You know, but being out here and hanging out here, doing all of that, I can't do too much. Confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We have to keep ourselves separated and sanctified, like Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4. We can't be around a lot of people, a lot of crowds, even though we have to witness and minister. Even in that, we have to be effective, and we have to really get out of our flesh. How do you get out of your flesh? Go into fasting and praying.
Yeah.
A well-known evangelist and pastor, she's Bishop and Dr. Iona Locke, said years ago, she said, when you go into fasting, it breaks down the soulish man, but it increases the spirit man.
I tell you.
She's a wonderful teacher, a strong woman of God.
Fast.
She's in Southfield, Michigan, and I've always followed her ministry. You can learn a lot from her. It's not just the woman, but the Spirit of God in the woman.
Right.
God is not looking at your gender. He's looking at your availability, your capacity to produce and be effective in ministry. It's not, you don't put your name in front of the ministry either. That's the ministry of Jesus Christ. In you. We got people here putting their names in front of, oh, what did you become? What is you doing?
Right.
No, that's the ministry of Jesus Christ. To heal the sick, to bind up the broken heart, to compel the sinner to come unto salvation. That's not your ministry. That's the ministry of Jesus Christ. Take your name off that ministry. Let Jesus Christ be the center and the head of that ministry.
That's right.
One man told me, poor baby, he's going through right now. He told me, let me be like God and redeem you. I packed my little briefcase and walked right out the door. You can be God by yourself, but you ain't my God. Because God don't act like that. When he said that, I just kind of looked at that, brother. You got a real problem. That's arrogance.
Arrogant.
And very pride. You don't say nothing to the saints, I'm going to be like God and redeem you. One man was up doing praise and worship. Now, if I was God, I would accept your praise, but I'm not him.
Oh, that's enough knowledge that God.
Yeah, I did. I like to put my finger up. God bless you. Have a good day. And I walk right out the door.
You have to.
God and man are two separate things.
Yeah.
We're not here to worship you as a God. We're here to worship the Lord.
Or in
Mm-hmm. He said that he looked at me like you seen 20 ghosts. You just expose yourself. And that was God. I wouldn't accept that type of praise.
When you are called into a ministry, and I noticed this recently, and I'm not going to say the person's name. The person was real angry where they were yelling in my face.
Wow.
And the spit that came out of their mouth was burning my face. But I would not budge. They were like trying to get me to move
Right.
or fight back, and I stood my ground. But when they seen that I wasn't moving,
Yeah.
they took off. And I kept saying to my good friend, I'm like, my face is burning. She said, oh, you know, we joke around a lot. She said, girl, please. I said, no, I'm serious. My face is burning.
Uh-huh.
She said, why is it burning? I said, when this person was talking, I looked in their eyes, black, and just the spit that came out, and it was burning me. She said, huh? I said, She said, well, what did you do? Did you beat him down or something? I said, I ain't moved. I stood my planted my feet, and I would not move.
That's right.
And I looked eye to eye, and I didn't open my mouth. I didn't say anything. We looked eye to eye, and I just looked at like, you're stupid. And once they noticed I wasn't moving, they took off. And I said, oh my God, my face is burned. And I'm like, I gotta go to the hospital. How I'm gonna explain this to the hospital? That's big burn.
That's a demon.
It's demons. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Those are demons.
You know, you have a lot of demonology churches that a lot of ministers, some ministers, I'm not saying a lot, but some ministers can see what God been told them to do, but they let it go on, and it becomes in the walls, in the person. And some people have heavy things on them, and God told them to release it, but when they see you, they trigger off. But it did not touch you because you were standing God had you. If you had replied, it would have been, you know, a really, really bad experience. But by being humble and grounded, the word grounded represent, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me,
Yeah.
I'm like you say, we say here all the time. I don't always ground myself. I do fight back. But this was the day God. I'm telling you, God.
Yeah.
I say every night, Archangel Michael, Raphael, guard my grandbaby and this and that, you know. Cause some days I just be like, I know it will come out my mouth.
Yeah.
Lord, I don't want to go that way no more.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, not feeling well. I said, oh no, not this morning. Y'all not going to get me this morning. I'm going to church.
Feels good to
When
get to church.
When I come home, y'all better
Feels
go out
good.
the window. We got doors and stuff. Get out.
Feels good to get to church.
Yeah, it does.
And warfare is real. And it comes stronger now. And it comes from people that you least expect. I was at a church visiting in the late 90s. And it was a nice church, nice setting. The Lord moved in there. And one lady, I guess she felt compelled to try to be deep. Oh, Brother Randy, I'm Minister Newton. I hear the Lord saying you coming back. I said, oh, did he? I said, oh. I said, let me help you a little bit. I'm already covered, so there's no need for me to come back. Okay? And you have a nice day. That was not him. All right. And gentleman walked away. You know, some people be trying to be too deep. You know, when she was saying it, her eyes kept shifting back and forth, like it was another spirit in her. Yeah, it was. Like I was at another service at a conference, and I sat on the left side in the third row, and I watched this drummer. I mean, he played abundantly anointed. Anybody can be anointed, and everybody ain't saved. And some say, look at his eyes real good. This is not to be over spiritual. We all have a stench of discernment. And we also, some of us, we walk in the office of a prophet. And I kept looking at his eyes and said, whoa. No. He looked like he had 3 black pupils. Oh, look at the demons. What's that? Demons. This boy hears voices. And he has multiple personalities.
Yeah.
He got, well, I'll just say this, he's to be a father's son.
What Jesus?
I said, I feel for that sister. Help the Lord, you even got yourself involved into one of Satan's sons.
You gotta be prayerful because demons will jump on you if you not in your daily prayer life and have really got it in you, because when you in a service like that, it do pops.
They go from one place to one person to another.
Right.
And they'll try to get in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first place to get you, right in your stomach. That's why when you pray over your stomach, you pray in tongues. And that's got to break that. A woman of God told me that years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pray over your stomach. Yeah, pray in tongues. The devil don't know what you're saying when you pray in tongues. Now I pray in English first, then the Spirit of God will come over me and I start speaking in tongues. I don't do it because I want to. I do it because that's the unction of the Lord.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you have to sit and listen, and then you can hear the voice of God to speak to you. Like I was at True Revel last week, and I was telling her I was getting ready to leave, and the Lord said, "Stay a little longer." And it was a word for a young man, and I told him what thus saith the Lord. And his girlfriends that was around him said, "Oh, who's that man? He was all in your business." And one kept looking at me, and when I was getting ready to leave, the Lord said, "You will be back." And that's all I heard. And I walked out the door. He said, "You will be back."
Right.
Because there's a word for some other people.
Oh, amen.
I don't know. I haven't talked to Bishop Bridget, but it ain't me trying to make room for my gift. Sometimes your gift make room. And
But you're gonna do it. I didn't know it, so you're gonna do it anyway. It's not
for the public office.
right. It's God's going another way. He's shifting in a lot of ways now. He has gave a lot of ministers, bishops, whatever, not knocking nobody, but he gave them already instruction what to do. And as you see, it's been going down and up and down and up and down. Now he's using who wants to be used.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be a permission, because the permission is his turf, God's turf. Wherever we go, it's God's turf. In the supermarket, wherever. You know what I mean? If somebody messing with your food stamp, you just tell them have a blessed day, you know God got you. Don't worry about it, because it's going to come back to you anyway. You know? But now is the time he give you a gift, he's equipping you.
Yeah.
You might don't fear it, because if he equip you, he gonna send you. He gonna send you. You know? A lot of things I don't want to do, but I do it anyway. He make me fall out the bed or whatever. Then call me in the middle of the night, say, Kelly, you gotta go this place and that place, and I go. You know what I mean? I go because he tells me to go, and like he tells me to go, he don't have no respect of person. You see? No respect.
So at this time, we're going to close out. I'm going to ask the evangelists, D's, causes out in the word of
Do it,
prayer.
D.
Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, Lord, we come before you humble as we know how. First of all, God, to say thank you, God. Thank you for just watching over us and keeping us another day. Father God, we give your name honor, glory, and praise, and we just worship you for who you are in our lives. Father God, we thank you for this word that came out today. Our anointing and how we knew when we were called, God. Father God, I ask that you pour into each and every one of us that is represented here today, that you continue to pull on us, that you continue to teach us, that you continue to lead and guide us, God. And Lord Jesus, give us an obedient spirit, that when you ask us to do something, that we must do it, God. And we rebuke fear, God. Lord, we love you, we thank you, and we bless this church. All these blessings and petitions we ask in your Son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 And we thank God for the word on
Praise
today.
God.
The call. That was the name of the message.
The call.
Yeah.
I like that.
She usually did like that. I tell her she was called.
She's right.
Yeah, I pray for you. So be blessed, every one of you. We will continue Bible study. Will be on January 9th. We're going to take a small break. January 9th, we'll have Bible study and prayer because due to the holidays. You don't want to overcrowd the people and overfeed, but you give them what God has given you. And that's enough space to pray and fast and ask God, what should I teach your people? So we have to be very mindful when we feed the flock of God. And it all comes from the Word of God. I'm Pastor of Prophetic Voice, Randy G. Newman of Prophetic Fire and Word Ministries. We will see you on next Sunday. And have a blessed Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Now don't take it and just say X in the mass. No, Christmas. Christ.
That's right.
If I see any X's, I'm going to take it off the door now. But it's Christmas, it's Christ. We're in the process, we do eternal people stuff. I'm just joking. But we want to have a blessed Christmas. If you don't get anything or not, you still have life.
That's right.
And that's why Jesus Christ came. He came that you might have life.
That's what it's about.
And they're more abundant. Not in gifts. He is the gift giver. So be blessed, everyone.
Amen.